Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And now it's the Giants DH, Tyler Fitzgerald.
The designated hitter, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. And we are underway.
First pitch, 135.
On the ground, right side. Takes it himself. And a quick out, number one. And up next for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. 2 for 8 in the series so far. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boo. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
Outside low. Now 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get there. Around first, digging for 2. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knot. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
Lee takes his lead at third with 1 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Bellinger drifts towards it, squeezes it. Runner tags for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Elliot Ramos in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys.
Finds its way through, base hit. And that gives Matt Chapman a chance to hit with 2 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
2 outs. And 1 in scoring position. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Bottom of the first. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, averaging more than 2 hits per game in his last 5.
Ripped to third and caught. Here is Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid contact, barreling up the baseball at times, and everything it seems he's hitting hard. As hot as he is, I could see this streak going for a little while longer.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Boog, the runner at first.
Now they've got him in a rundown. He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline. Top of the second, Mike Yastrzemski up here. Had the day off yesterday. Rodon back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
And now the count is
out.
even. Foul ball there. 1 out, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Casey Schmidt at the plate and takes high there. Schmidt measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed.
Brett Wisely stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the grab, and that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the second. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Out towards right center field. Lee sizes this one up. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Yastrzemski makes the catch, inning over. Down in order go the Yankees. Score remains 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Rodon ready. Here comes. Pitch misses and the count is 1-1. On the ground, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, Boog, here's a little background info on Jung-Hoo Lee. He hit for the highest batting average in KBO history, which included a ton of doubles. Plus, he took home 5 Gold Gloves. He's a player that helps the team with his bat and defensively.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Tied up here in the early going. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Wade, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that is out of play. On the ground right side, Chisholm. And that's the third out. It's down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2 as we go to the last of the third. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit.
LeMahieu.
Out front, rip foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Back to the top of the lineup, Cody Bellinger will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And that one hops the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's going back. Back some more. Gone. That's worth the price of admission. His 13th home run of the season, and the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-2. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
1 out, base is empty. And next for New York, Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one up against the wall and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Well struck left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-2. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. First pitch just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that one is lifted in the air. Judge sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. Third home run of the season. It's 4-3.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Chases that one out of the zone. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at-bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering, what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at-bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Swing and a ground ball, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Bellinger in a full sprint, and that'll do it. Giants move closer with a homer this inning. It's now. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. Going, gone. And Goldie goes deep. That's his 4th home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 5-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back. Gone! Home run number 20 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, This is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now here's Trent Grisham. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. 0 for 1 so far. Base knock, center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you.
Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On a line, base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
And here comes Bellinger. Hit in the air, center field. Lee drops steps, heads back on it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. That one the other way. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only 1 away.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Here comes Aaron Judge. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. Giancarlo Stanton digs in now. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Stanton with some impressive production lately. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. He's already homered in this game. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Reaching for it, makes the catch. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Yankees 11 and the Giants 3. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Wisely.
Rodon back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, Tyler Fitzgerald. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Fastball for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Bellinger makes the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lee in the box again, takes a strike. To the right side, Chisholm. The throw to first, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 11 and the Giants 3. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Tristan Beck.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face it.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 12-3.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 2. That's out to center field. Lee sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. On a line out towards center. Lee makes the catch. 2 down. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Bellinger up to hit. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Say goodbye to that one. Cody Bellinger crushes it the opposite way. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 14-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tristan Beck. New arm for the Giants, Randy Rodriguez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here is Anthony Volpe. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. Home run number 40 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 16-3. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's Stanton now. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Fought off foul. Two outs. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Relay throw to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Do you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Bellinger pulls that one down, and there's one down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
Ramos in the box now as he leaves that one up high. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, out number 2. Now it's Matt Chapman. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Chapman gets a piece there. 2 down, nobody on. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Trent Grisham now at the plate, 1 for 3. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Laser could be trouble. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now batting, third base.
Here's DJ LeMahieu. And that one fouled off. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. Here comes the manager out of the Giants. Here's Cody Bellinger.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one hooked foul. Bellinger's an interesting example when you talk about scouting and development. I mean, this is a guy now that has turned into one of the premier power hitters. Nice grab.
Great hops right there, Boog. He timed it just right to bring that liner down, and he saved a knock.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He circles the bases. His second home run of the game. It's 20-3.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
2 down, bases empty. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard hit left side. Fires over to first. Judge out on the play. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. We're through 6 full. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Now here is Mike Yastrzemski. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. First pitch misses. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Wisely. 0 for 2 in this one. Foul ball. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching down and makes the grab. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's gone. So he goes yard to left. That's his 7th home run of the series. It's 21-3. I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
Number 58, Eric Miller.
Line drive, base hit.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first, nobody out. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And it one-hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And now the DH, Trent Grisham.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In the air, left field. Ramos on the move. And there's one down. He'll score on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. Line drive to short and caught. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. And next for New York, DJ LeMahieu. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire.
That one ripped right center field. See you later. Another homer. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 25-3.
Got to keep that front shoulder closed and your body square to the plate, especially when you're.
2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Volpe, the next to hit.
Number 75.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance. At least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again from 4.
But 2 round trippers. We're at the top of the 8th, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now. Rodon still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Lee, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. In the air, right field. Judge getting an angle on it. And there's 2 down.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
2 out. Space is empty. On the ground, right side. Over to Goldie. 3rd out. Bottom of the 8th, and now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Doval back to work. Drilled out towards left center field. That one is back. Into the bullpen and gone. He'll circle the bases. His 8th of the series, and they add a run. It's 26-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. And this one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
So man aboard. And up next for New York, Jazz just out towards right center. That's well struck. And it hits the fence. Relay to second. Not in time. It's a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know.
That one ripped. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Tag, not in time. He's safe. And they extend their lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
And now Austin Wells. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. To the warning track. Makes the catch. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. And stepping in for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu. Now that's smacked to right center. Yastrzemski makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead continues to grow.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Walker.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity.
Line drive. And out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 30-3. At the plate, Anthony Volpe. This one in the air center field. Lee gets under it, brings it in. And that will end the inning. But back in New York, all set to start the 9th. In this one, here's Elliot Ramos. Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that.
Aaron Boone makes his way.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 30.
There's a strike.
0-2.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, I think that was just a case of a hitter quitting on a pitch. He was looking fastball and didn't see it out of the hand and just left the bat on his shoulder. That was a changeup right over the plate. Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what fooled him, and he got the out.
Chapman gets a piece there.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings through it for the K. And they're down to their last out.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get this
hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees add another to their winning streak.
This team is absolutely cooking right now. They're running off wins like it's the easiest thing in the world. Today was just like any other day.